2026 season. The Indiana Hoosiers out of the Big Ten have just won the college football playoff national championship game down in Miami Gardens, Florida, in Hard Rock Stadium. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm SG1 here today. I am your host, Teacher Forensic. Today I am doing a quick video on my Week 2 August 2026-2027 Indiana Hoosiers football schedule. So this video is something I haven't done before, so bear with me as I do these videos every day or every other day. Yeah, let's get on to it. There are non-conference teams, as I think that they'll win, and are North Texas at home, versus Howard, and then versus Western Kentucky. Those were the three non-conference schedule teams, and then the Big Ten conference teams are at home against Northwestern, at Rutgers, at Nebraska, versus Ohio State, at Michigan, versus Minnesota, at Washington, and versus Purdue. Now, they got Week 10 by November 7th. They have a pretty favorable schedule. I mean, I think that they will possibly win another title on a Cork Signetti, or they might make the playoffs most likely. I've been breaking this down by tier, as I did my tier rankings video last night. It was my last video uploaded, so please make sure to check out on that. And yeah, so my formula that I'm using is teams that have the same. This is the first time doing this, guys, so please bear with me. I calculated how good every team did last season, and this is just broken up from the tier rankings. So teams with a 99% chance to win these games. Indiana will have a 99% chance to win against these following games: North Texas versus Howard, versus Western Kentucky, and versus Purdue, and against Rutgers on the road. These teams aren't that good. North Texas just lost their quarterback, and I believe they just lost the head coach. So I don't know. North Texas could surprise me with these 4 or 5 teams. I think will be blowouts. I think that Indiana will have a 99% chance to win. If they were to lose to any of these teams, I would be shocked. Purdue has a tier 6 ranking. And Rutgers has a tier 6 ranking as well from this past season. So yeah, those are the teams that I think will be blowouts in our games against, again, North Texas, Howard, Western Kentucky, Purdue, and Rutgers. The teams that I think will have a little bit of a test over, this is a small group, is, sorry, I'm looking it up really quick. I think that they'll have a rough time winning against Washington and Northwestern. Northwestern has improved, and they play them at home, but I think that to still win that game, I mean, Northwestern's a tier 5, so I think they'll defeat them. Washington, they'll play on the road in Seattle, week 12. Yeah, Washington's a tier 3, so I don't think they would lose to Washington either. Against Northwestern, IU's got a 78% chance to win. According to this video, Washington's got a 79%. IU's got a 79% chance to win against Washington on the road in Seattle. Yeah, that's the two teams I think that might stand a little bit slightly better chance than other teams, but who knows. Teams that might be more difficult, and these are just again my way too early predictions. Is against Nebraska on the road, again at home against USC. Those two games I believe will be a bit of a challenge. Again, as Red goes at home against USC, and not against USC, sorry, against Nebraska and against Minnesota and at Michigan, I think will be the more tougher teams that Indiana will face, but I think they'll win. Michigan, they play them on the road. Michigan's a tier 3 team. Michigan, I think Indiana, as of right now, have a 67% chance to win the game on the road in the Big House. In the Nebraska game, I think Indiana will be a 70% chance favorite to win the game in Nebraska on the road. And against Minnesota at home, I think Indiana will be a 75% chance to win. Now we get on to the top 4 teams. The other two tough teams, and this is the two hardest teams I think that Indiana will have at home against Ohio State and at home against USC. I think those two teams are going to be, 10 points or less favorites. I don't see it being like more than a touchdown, a field goal game. Yeah, they play 3 non-power 4 conference games against North Texas at home, Howard at home, and Western Kentucky. And the road schedule is at Rutgers, at Nebraska, at Michigan, at Washington. They got a pretty favorable schedule. And then at home, they got a lot of home games. They play at home against Purdue week 13. They play USC at home week 11. They play Minnesota week 9 at home. They play Iowa State at home on October 17th, and they play the other 3 non-conference games. So yeah, thank you for watching. Just try to remember to hit that like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I will be doing this as for the whole off season, or most of the off season rather. I'll try to drop the next video either today or tomorrow. Sorry if my mic isn't that good. I'm trying to get a new mic. I'm using my headset right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and hit that notification when you can. This video is brought to you by KaiokenKamehameha Studio Productions for 2026. And thank you for watching. Peace out, everybody.